Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Rust Cover Cottage by Christina. I am Ashley from Simply Blessed Designs, and tonight we are going to be working on this fun pallet board harvest blessing kit with a pumpkin, and we're going to have some fun. You ready? Yay! All right. So let's find us. Let's get us shared out into all the places, all the things. And we'll get started. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from because I'm nosy. And tell me what your weather is. Look, I can't do stuff and talk at the same time. I am so excited to be spending some time with y'all tonight. I love this. Love it so much. Hey, Kimberly Benson. What's up? Definitely appreciate this if y'all bless this out. I know Christina would greatly appreciate it as well. Y'all, I'm so weird. I like to unwrap my cutout kits. I don't like to tear them or rip them and all this stuff. It's like a Christmas present. You just want to unwrap it all nice and gently. My hand is healing better. And I'm going to tell you, I'm so ready to get this gauze off of it. It is driving me bonkers and catching on everything. Like, it's ridiculous. Hey, Joyce. Thank you for blessing this out. Hey, Christina in the house. What's up? All right, y'all, I have some fun ideas for this, and I'm excited. See how it just got tangled up in that saran wrap? It's a pain, but it's fine. Hey, Katie Fisher Campbell. All right, so look at this. Harvest Blessings. I know it's backwards. It's Facebook. It's fine. But, oh, yay. There's sections of letters and not just single letters. Thank you, Christina. There's a rogue eye. All right, we're going to take all this apart and have a bit of fun with it. So that's going to stack up like that. Got a little birdie on there. And some leaves. A cute little button. I love Christina's kits. The care and all the stuff that she puts in them, they're just fabulous. And they're so fun to work with. Hey, Andrews. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Sandy. All right, so this is the board. And you can see it's scorn. So you can tell where to put the pumpkin back on it. Thank you, Andrew, for the stars. I know Christina highly appreciates that so very much. Especially any support for her channel is awesome. Awesome. All right, so I'm not going to do my letters first because I got to see some of my colors going on before I get to that part. So I'm going to leave them on this piece of paper along with my florals and all. I got to see how the thoughts of my colors come together before I do that part. So I'm going to set these parts to the side somewhere where they're not going to fall off or something. Maybe I should just set them right there in the floor. That's probably the safest place. All right, we're going to grab our little cardboard out, and I'm going to start on this. It even has two little pieces to hang it. How precious. Oh, that is going to be so cute. Absolutely adorable. Hey, Carol. Hey, Ann. Hey, Kim. What's up? Yes. New obsession is right. It is so fun to play with these. And she has people on here doing the different kits. And I think Christina gets on here too and does different kits. And you can watch the same person. You can watch the same kit done by a different person and get a totally different perspective and idea of what it's going to look like. All right, so Christina is nail carrying Paint Couture brand of paints, and She sent me some, and plus, y'all, they were so good I had to go back and buy more. Oh, I love them. So tonight on the bottom, I think we're going to start with farmhouse linen. Really like it. Yes, I shared to my page. I did. And we're going to paint this bottom farmhouse linen, which is odd for me because it's a light color. But trust the process, right? Trust the process. All right. And I can't use a bigger brush because this is a little, I just got this little tiny little bucket of paint. So we're going to paint this with the quickness. Thank you for blessing this out, Kim. Sprinkling. My regulars say blessed out. That's what we use. You got the Christmas and fall bundle? Oh, how fun. How fun. I love the colors. It was so hard to choose. And it goes on so smooth. Yes, Sandra. Sandy, they are good paints. Look, I tell you all the time, I cannot talk and work at the same time. I'm sorry. 10 different bundles. 4 1-ounce paints, which is this size that I'm working with. This is a 1 ounce. And then this is the 2 ounce. So this is 2. This is 1. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Beverly. I love it when my friends pop on. Y'all, make sure to let us know if you are watching the replay on this as well. And, oh, I got to show y'all. I got something new. I got something new. I got a couple of new things. But I'm really excited about one of my new things. Hey, Dawn. Happy Friday. I'm so glad the weekend is here. Y'all, Baby J is coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. And if y'all don't know me, Baby J is my godson. And I just think he's just the most precious thing. I don't have grandchildren, but I treat him like he's like my grandchild. He is precious, and he will be here all tomorrow afternoon. I'm super excited about that. I raised mine, but y'all aren't the ones that you can just keep and spoil rotten and send home the best. They're wonderful. I wouldn't trade my children for nothing. All your rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Look, Sam's working late. He had to work a foosball game. Look, I call it foosball. A football game for the school tonight. So it's just Zena Grace and I hanging out. He probably won't be home till 11, 12 o'clock. So we're going to hang out with y'all and play with these kits. This kit, singular. And then I'm going to curl up on the couch with Zena Grace. Zena Grace is my black lab, bougie princess. She is spoiled rotten. Gonna curl up on the couch with her and probably watch some more Gilmore Girls. Y'all, look how good that coverage of that paint couture is. Oh, I love it. All right, you ready? Look, I got something new. It doesn't get hot. My friend sent it to me. Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a staycation. But Sam doesn't like a staycation because he says the staycation makes him, it's just him working. I put him to work. And it's quiet. Can you hear it? It's quiet. My very near and dear friend sent this to me. She said, "I'm sending you a hot little gift." Thanks for the hearts. You guys are awesome. If y'all are not one of my regulars, I have a heat tool that gets very, very hot. And Monday, I burnt my hand on it on my live. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But you've had this one for 3 years. Yet she recommended it highly and sent it to me. Hey, Ruby. It does a pretty good job drying. I like it. I like it. It's so cold in here, y'all. My nose is running. I'm sorry. Hey, Martha. Hey, Ruby. All right, so we got the bottom done. Now, I'm not painting the back for right now. We might catch it later, but for right now, we're not going to paint the back of it. All right, we are all nice and dry. Now, we're going to go and grab our Paint Couture Fine Line Crackle. And we're going to crackle this background. If we can open it. Hey, Vicky McMahon. Well, hello. There it goes. This is what happened, y'all. The last time I was crackling, that's what happened. I think I was drying my paint. I wonder if there's a... Let me try to see if I can get a bigger brush. All these little tiny containers. Hey, Ann. Yes, it's a Ranger. All right, let's get this. This is step 1, right? Yes. We're going to get this started. This is step 1 of the Fine Line Crackle. Now, I do have the Dixie Belle Dixie Belle Crackle, and I really like that. But here lately, I've been loving the small little fine crackles, hence the Fine Line, the name of it. I really am liking that. And I try to put it on as smooth and even as possible. Yes, it was sent to me from Amazon. Joyce, I'll send you a link after the live if you want me to. Just let me know. I have to find it, but it shouldn't be that hard to find. I can match up the box and the product and all. Throw me some hearts if y'all like old and vintage and crackle and all the things. Of course, you should, because, I mean, you are on the rust-covered cottage by Christina, so all things old and dirty, right? I'm not sure. Yes, we used to have it. We carried Dixie Belle Crackle, but those are the big hunks of crackle. I like to do that sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's still on my site. All right, Joyce, I'll send you the link for it. I'll look for it right after the right after this live. Yes, Dixie Belle Crackle is in my shop. And that just gives you your big, thick crackle. And this is Pent Art Fine Line. Christina says Paint Couture has crackle. I haven't tried that. Is that in the shop too, Christina? In the wood shop? I know the paints are in the wood shop. And let me go ahead and post the link to this kit that I'm doing. And I will pin it. There you go. It's actually under Simply Blessed Designs. Hey, Mary. And once you're there, just type up in the search bar actually, I think she has a tab. but you can type in the search bar paint or anything like that. Yes, ma'am. So, yay. Type in crackle. I'm going to have to get some of the Paint Couture crackle and try that out. You can never have too many different types because they all do differently. Like this is the fine line. I really like that because it gives that old enamel look. And the Dixie Belle that I have in my chalk shop is the thick crackle. So we'll have to see. We'll have to try the Paint Couture crackle and see what that is like. Hey, Kimberly Herman. Kimberly just getting off work. Kimberly's been making all kinds of fun things. She has her first craft show coming up. Super excited about that. I know she will do well. It usually doesn't take this long, y'all. I'm just using a little tiny brush on a big area. All right. And I don't cover it perfectly. I just kind of do a little bit with it. It's a lot like the fine line. It is. All right, so this is step 1. And like I said, this is the Pins Art Fine Line Crackle, and it's literally labeled step 1. So we have that on, and we're going to give it a dry. Then we're going to put step 2 on, and then dry that. Then we're going to move to the pumpkin. I know it's a lot of painting and drying. I like this little dryer. I still don't think it works as good as my other one. Y'all call it the fire gun. That thing, I guess because it gets so hot, it just dries so fast. Look, I just put the cord in it. It's fine. Oh, y'all, I forgot to get, that's what I went to get. Oh, I forgot to get my, paper towels. Yeah, Vicky McMahon, my friend sent me this one today. It's got dirt on it. I got this one today. My very dear friend sent it to me. Because everybody says I'm not allowed to use the other one. No, you don't have to use a certain dryer. I read your question wrong. Yes, you are, Kimberly. All the crackles I've ever used are 2-step, except for the one from Dixie Belle that I have in my chalk shop. That's a one and done, which is very odd. But it works really good. Y'all, what am I going to do with no paper towels? Can I blame Sam? Can I blame him for using them all? He didn't, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Look. Alright, I think we look like we are good and dry. You can tell by looking at it if it's dry or not. Hey, Sue. Yes, Sue, I know. I know. The dryer, the heat tool that I have is an industrial burner. Yeah, it is. But it said it was able to make like creme brulee and stuff, so I thought it'd be fine. Yeah, Sam's working late. He has a football game, which is why I'm scheduled for the next, let's see, this Friday and next Friday in here. Y'all hang out with me. And then the third Friday was taken. Does it get hot? Nope, doesn't get hot. We're safe. Hey, Brenda. All right, so now, I didn't even show you. Now I'm grabbing, this is the Fine Line Crackle. This is step 2. So after you dry the first one, you go in with this. I moved my cords when I switched out my dryers. And I'm rolling over top of them. All right, so we're going to go in with step 2. A thin little coat is all I do. Don't overwork it, but I try to make it thin. You can do thicker in areas for a slightly bigger crackle. I have to look in the reflection of the light to make sure I don't miss any spots. If we do miss a spot, it's fine. Because, I mean, we're doing the whole board, but the pumpkin's going to be over it, so you won't see the whole thing anyways. But I didn't want to just crackle in some areas. I wanted to go ahead and just crackle the whole thing. And it's a pretty smooth process. Oh, Lucille's getting in the tub. Hey, Lucille. She's so cute. I can't wait to see her in her Cinderella dress for Halloween. She's going to be so cute. I'm getting the glob out of the hole. All right, so we got crackle step 2 on there. Look, you can see the light reflecting. Whoa, Nelly. And then we almost knock it over. Hush, Christina. Do not encourage. All right. Do I want to dry it or do I want to sit it to the side for a second while we play with that? Let's put just a little heat on it for a minute to get it fired up and going. It usually doesn't take long to dry, but let's get it fired up and starting its crackle. Then we're going to move to the pumpkin. I have a really cool idea for the pumpkin, and I hope it's going to look good. Hey, Sue. 3 weeks out on bypass. Great day. I will add you to my prayers. Nice to meet you. She loves to dress up. Love it. This, the Fine Line Crackle, yes, I have used it before. What is what, Brenda? Yeah, this Fine Line Crackle is what I was putting on the cutting board Monday night when I burnt the bejesus out of my hand. Oh, it's going to be pretty. Didn't I say I was going to get this started and not finish it? I can't help it, y'all. I just can't help it. And you're not going to see too much of the crackle because it's got pieces that cover it up. But it's fine. We're just going to crackle the whole thing because it has to match. Oh, it looks good. What I'm drying now, this is a kit. It's a pallet kit. It's got a pumpkin that goes on it and Harvest Blessing. And I started by painting this with Paint Couture in Farmhouse Linen. And now I'm doing the Fine Line Crackle. This is I did step 1 first, and this is the step 2, which puts the crackle on them. And I know that it's light. You can't see it other than like the paint color. But I'm pretty sure we're done crackling. And the thing about the fine line is you can't see it until you put something on it. So you can't. Can you see all those little crackles right there? You can't see them very well. I can because I'm looking into the light. But you can, look, there you go. See where the light is reflecting right there? See those cracks? But you go back and you fill them in with some like antique paste. Hey, Nancy Hernandez. And that makes them pop. All right. So we're going to take this piece and set it to the side and let it finish doing, because it'll continue to crack and everything else. And now we're going to pick up the pumpkin and throw pieces in the floor. Let me grab that. All right, so this is the pumpkin that goes in the middle. And it's throwing like gourd vibes to me, you know? It's got like a gourd shape to it. And I have a really cool idea for this. So, look at this paper. I think we're going to put these gorgeous flowers on this pumpkin. I really thought about this one, but the pumpkin is only going to be like a little bit. But I thought this would be absolutely gorgeous with these flowers on the pumpkin. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all down together so that there's no space. And then we'll take our, can't say the word on Facebook, but we'll take our tool and cut them apart. And I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So we have a bazillion jars. Let me find which one. So I'm grabbing my decoupage varnish glue. And how do I want to do this? I want to do it upside down. I'm going to put this back on here. And we're just going to do one piece and lay it down in the order that it goes. I think that's the best way to do it. So we're going to start with the furthest one and then put some decoupage varnish and glue. I recommend this stuff. If you don't have it, you can use Mod Podge. But after I use this, I threw my Mod Podge in the trash. No lie. I want to place it exactly right so that I don't waste that much paper. And we can get our whole pumpkin on there. Did I do it right? Me saying, did I do it right, is like, did I get it in the right spot? Because I know that it goes... Well, no, it's not down too far. We should have enough clearance. Ooh, we're close. We're at too much of an angle. I'm seeing where my pieces fit in, y'all, to make sure that they all are on that paper. Okay, they are. We'll do it like this. Yes, the paper is turned correctly. I'm doing it upside down. So now we are good to go. Look, Sue, remind me to order another container of this, please, and a bigger one. I want them all together so that there's no gap in the flowers and the flowers are uneven. Right? I don't even... My Mod Podge has seen its better days. It's probably all dried out and crusted. She said, okay. Thanks, Sue. You're the best. I do that all the time. Like Chris Frady and Vicky McMahon were messaging me last night. My idea with the skull. I had a thought. I was like, message me so I remember this. I think this paper on here is going to be so pretty. Hey, Chris Frady. I just spoke your name and then you showed up. That is funny. And if we have it too close together where I can't cut them out with the tool when we flip it over, it'll be fine. Yep, just like magic. All right. Woohoo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now y'all just cross your fingers that this is going to look good. What is black? Oh, my eye. Excuse me while I dig in my eye for a second. Y'all never know what you're going to see me do on here. Keeps it interesting, right? Let's make sure after I threw my brush in the water. That's okay. We got more brushes. Let's get it all on there. Oh, y'all, that's going to be so pretty. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Look. Oh, my Nelly. I might miss your comments for a second because I'm getting really excited about this. I haven't seen Vicky Browning. All right, I want to get this real good and dry before I try to cut that. I think this is just going to pop and look so good against that lighter background. Aren't the flowers gorgeous? And y'all, this is Decoupage Queen. It's called Pumpkin Spice Florals. Absolutely gorgeous paper. I've been like on a Decoupage Queen kick for a while. I love their papers. So pretty. And it might have been easier to do one piece at a time, but I wanted the flowers to go back together and be like one whole pattern. Yes. Oh, Lucille says that? Oh, I love it. All right, so it's good and dry. Now, I wonder if we can use our gator sander first. I always try new stuff with y'all. Have y'all seen that? Y'all realize that? Oh yeah, we're one solid piece now. So I'm just going to go down at an angle and cut this paper off because with the pumpkin being separated, I don't think I can lift it up. I could flip it over and actually like glue the pumpkin together, but I kind of want it to be, I do want it to come apart in the end. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So it's what, 5 different pieces. I do want those pieces to come apart. But I want the paper to match up. Does that make sense? Do y'all get what I'm throwing down? If not, it's okay. I might not even understand what I'm saying either. Much better the way I did it. I really like this little frayed edge going on here too. I like that. Oh, that's going to look good with a little dark wax on them sides right there. Throwing the rustic vibes. Surprisingly, I'm following you. Good, good. Good. Somebody's hanging with me. I don't even know if I'm hanging with myself. But I know in my head where I'm going with it. I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, Sue, that's the game plan. I'm going to use my little tool for those pieces. I don't know if I can say that KN word on Bookface. I don't want to get this page in trouble. Because you know that they can be funny sometimes by what you say, what you do, what you post, all the things. So that's the plan. That's the plan. And if it doesn't come apart, it still looks good together in this shape as the pumpkin. All right, come on. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, yeah. We got plenty of paper to use later. Now, I might actually cut this and scrap this piece. But we still have some pretty flowers, y'all. Still have some pretty flowers. And look at that pumpkin. Look, it's almost one piece together. That'll probably look good also. Ooh-wee. Ha, 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 ha. But Ashley wants to go a step further. You can't say anything like that, Kimberly. That's why I said tool. Tool. All right, let's see if we can't cut this apart. And it might be just a good idea just to leave it all together. But I do want a little bit of separation in it. So we're going to follow the line. If we mess up, it's okay. We'll call it rustic and distressed. And keep on trucking. Look, I said if we messed up, like y'all are in this too. Da 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 da. All right, we got one piece done. Oh, our paper is not sticking right there. We're going to have to throw a little bit on there. Well, I got to coat the top again anyways. This is because this is the first piece and I moved it around like 50 million times. So we're going to throw a little bit of this on there anyways. My initial thought was to fine line crackle this. And then I was like, well, how you going to see it? Because the paper is dark and it's so vibrant. Now this decoupage varnish and glue, I use the matte. Because I'm not big on shiny stuff. So, all right, let's go. Number 2. Let's go. It's pretty easy to see the crease. I know I'm missing your comments. I'm surging in here. Whoa, Nelly. Easy, George. We missed a spot. It's fine. We'll cover it up. All right, so we got piece number 2 off. Y'all, I hope that you get as excited as I do when I am doing projects like this. Oh, man. Oh, man. If you don't, it's okay. I get excited enough for like 5 people. I don't think it'll fit, Nancy. All right, so like I said, I want the flowers to be able to go together in line and everything, but I do want that divide just a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna sand them down a little bit and distress them. We will see. Y'all fixing to see smoke rising out of the top of my head. I am concentrating. Ta-da! Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I hope I give y'all some ideas on different ways that you can use all kinds of different things. And some courage. I want to give you some courage. Pick up a brush, get a paper, get a tissue paper, and just have fun. You're going to try this in your head. You can do it. Yes, you can. Dawn has jokes. Dawn has jokes. For the record, I've had that heat tool for 5 years. It might even be 6 years. It's the first one I ever got. I had that before I had my chalk one. And this was only the second time I ever burnt myself with it. So, I mean, I think that's pretty good odds. For the record. Y'all, this ragweed is crazy. My nose is just a-running. Outside, I mean, you know, not inside. My fall allergies are acting up. Hey, Ann, thank you. How did I mess up big time? What did I do? What'd I do? Hey, Sherry from Virginia. I amaze you. How did I, what did I do? One saying I messed up big time and the other saying I amazed them. Y'all make up your mind. Kathy, actually, the first one was a lot worse than this one. True story. All right, y'all, we got the pieces to our pumpkin going. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I did have to sand down a little bit of the outside to get that paper off. So that's going to be my tester, whether I do it a little bit more or not. Well, smoke alarms happen. It happens. Thank you, Sue. I got you. Smoke alarms happen. All right, so we're going to put our pieces of our pumpkin, which I think it's a gourd, but, you know, I call whatever. Look how good they came out, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Now, when I took off the paper, I did get a little edge on it. I think we're going to hit that with some dark wax and go in the inside and create that difference. And then when we put it together, we might leave the tiniest little gap so that you can see how it separates. But our pieces are actually still tied together like our flowers. Does that make sense? Let me show you. So like that. See how they're kind of separated, but they're together? I hope you like it. I hope it gives you ideas. All right, now let's finish up this. I had to have these two pieces done first before I could figure out what colors I was doing the rest of it on. All right, so remember we painted this and we put our fine line crackle. There you go. You can see it. See that fine line crackle on there. Absolutely gorgeous. And now we're going to grab our antique paste. Christina, what would the brown sugar glaze look like on that fine line crackle? Would that work? Is she here? I'm so sorry I'm rubbing my nose. It's running. It's going to drip. Hey, Kay. I was trying to wait for Christina to answer. She might have me in her ear pod and be rolling out something, doing something, working or something. This is it water-based? Yes, it is. This is Paint Couture Light Brown Sugar Water-Based Glaze. And I'm wondering, is it going to work? Or can you not use water-based? Hey, Donna. Don't put water-based anything on it. That's it. Okay, so no, can't do it. Never mind. All right, let's get our little dauber, and I'm grabbing the antique paste. You're in my AirPods. See, I figured. I knew. That's what I knew. All right, so this is the Pentart antique paste. This is my go-to. I love putting this wax in the fine line crackle. I think it does the best with it. Personal opinion. Strictly personal opinion. I don't have a paper towel. Ugh. Would it be rude for me to go get up and run in the laundry room and grab a paper towel? It's literally like right out the door and up the hallway. Would that be rude? Because I have an excess. You're not supposed to water base over fine line. Okay. Got it. There are rules with some of the products that I can't remember. I'm dying to use that brown sugar glaze though. I want it. Look, see those little lines come into life? I need a paper towel. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta get a roll of paper towels. I'm sorry. I gotta reach the roll of paper towels. All right, hold on. If you don't know me, I love paper towels. Like, I am obsessed with paper towels. Oh, no, Terry, you will definitely be in my prayers. I am so sorry. Gosh. Cancer is a horrible, ugly thing, for sure. Look at that fine line crackle. Oh, with that paste. Oh, I'm not going to fall. Y'all act like I'm like this old elderly woman, accident prone person or something. I am not. And most of this is going to be covered up, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It still makes me happy to do the whole thing. I like it. Thank you, Beverly. Looking good. So this is before and this is after. So the crackles are there. But when you put that dark antique wax in there, it just really makes them pop. Goodness, Anne. I will add your cousin to our prayer list as well. I think this is one of the most relaxing things. Is that weird? It's like so satisfying. And I go in circles just to get in all those little nooks and crannies of the crackle. Because it goes like every which way. And then I just take my little paper towel and buff it out. I like how it's getting a little thick on the edges in some places. I like that. See, like right there in the middle. You'll be able to probably see it over here, but you won't be able to see it here because that's where the pumpkin's going to be. You'll be able to see a little bit of it, but I really like it. Thank you, Colette. If you have the patience to do this, the result is gorgeous. It gives it like an enamel look. Y'all, Christina, I'm going to need another one of these kits. I just remembered I have that gorgeous blue and white flowery paper. Oh, why did I forget about that? This one's going to be gorgeous, but I mean, I'm saving that to put on one of my pumpkins. But I bet that would be gorgeous on this pumpkin as well. Thank you, Kathy. I hope the whole thing turns out great once we get it all together. I don't rush on Christina's lives. I hope that's okay. I kind of just take my time and just play. Sometimes it's just awesome to just relax. Put just some ear pods in, listen to some music or an awesome podcast and just play. Just create. My friend Terry Lightsey has been doing some molds, and they're like houses and painting the details, and wow. You have 2 more kits going to be there Wednesday. That's awesome. I got another kit that I'm just the ideas for probably next Friday. The ideas are just rolling through my head for the next kit. They're so fun to play with because you can just let your imagination run wild. There's no right or wrong. Look, I'm getting covered. It's fine. I think my little bandage thing can come off tonight anyways. I'm going to tell y'all, get one of these hydro. It doesn't have a hole in it. Sam wrapped it around my thumb, but it's coming apart. Get one of these hydro kits. It's a hydrogel burn kit just to have. Because I think that was my saving grace for real. For real. Alright, we got it all waxed up and fine lined up and all the things. I like it. Look at that, y'all. I think the pumpkin is going to be absolutely gorgeous on there against that crackle. Oh, man. We just need to decide if we want to put a little distressing wax on there. Y'all, that's going to be gorgeous. That is going to be gorgeous. I haven't done one of the hutches. I've looked at them, but I'm like, that's dedication right there. I don't know if I have that much dedication. Let me see what it looks like. I almost grabbed my Bear Wax, but we have this antique and paste on here, so let's just, what y'all think? That just adds a little bit of color to it around the edges. Now the question is, do we sand the other pieces and do it? Yes, I need to put varnish on here so it can be drying. I get so excited I forget my steps. So this is clear varnish. And we need to put this on here. You love it already? And this is no water, right? It smells like fingernail polish. I have to get, look, I have to get a different brush because I just washed my brushes and they're still wet. You had 2 more? So this is just the clear varnish and it just kind of seals it all in nicely. Hey, Bonnie, I burn it on my live Monday night. It was a fun experience. It was a fun experience. Why are you saying no? What are we saying no for? Why is she saying no? What you saying no for? And I'm going to put this brush in a different spot. Because that brush we cleaned with isopropyl alcohol. No sanding the inside edges. Really? But that's me. There's some on the desk. Yes, my heat tool. Sam threatened to throw it away. I still have it. It's under the desk. It's right there. Hey, Janet. All right, so are we doing this edge on the inside as well? I think so. I love it. I love it. Look. Let's move this before we get sand and dust all on it. And that way that varnish can sit up and dry. And hopefully it's not going to fall in the floor. We can sit it right there. We still got a lot more pieces to do. Sorry, Kimberly Herman. I have to. It doesn't take long. We got them all out of order, but we can figure out what goes where. This goes next. All right, so these pieces. Y'all, I'm just sanding the outside edge here, and we're going to put a little dark wax on there. And I think that'll look really cool and separate those pieces as well. And I'm doing it over the trash can so that I don't get a lot of sand and dust everywhere. But it's probably louder. I apologize. I love the sound. Whoa, Nelly. I love the sound of sanding. See, we just barely hit it. And now we're going to hit it with the dark wax. I'm about halfway done, so if you don't like the sound of sanding, mute your screen for a second. I go pretty quick. It's a pretty gorgeous pattern, but I still got to throw some distressing on it. I got to do it. I got to do it. I haven't played with my rust kit in a while, y'all, so that's coming soon, too. I'm having withdrawals from making stuff rusty. I'm sorry I'm off screen, but this is easier to clean up. I don't know about y'all, but my arm is tired. My arm is tired. Yeek. All right, last piece. I'm such a violent sander. All right. Got it done. Now, let's just take this antique and paste. It's not dark enough, y'all. It's not dark enough. It's not doing it for me. Look at me debating. Do I want to grab my dark wax or do I want to grab my walnut? Chris Frady, I'm going to come to your house and we're going to play with the rust together. That rust kit is amazing. So this is dark and you can't really even tell that I just did it. It kind of just made everything blend back in. It's fine. That's not a paper towel. But we're going to wipe it. And you really can't see it because the wax is dark. So you can only see just a smidget. But I think when you put it together, you're going to be able to see that. Well, in theory, it looked cool, okay? But we started it, so now we gotta finish it. The antique and paste probably would have been the better option because this is just kind of blending in. It's fine. It's fine. So it just gave a little bit on that edge. See it? A little bit on that edge. And then it's got a little bit of white still from the sanding. It's fine. It's fine. It'll just give some dimension to those separation of the pieces. I meant to do that, right? I think it's just because the paper is dark. It's fine. It still looks good. I like it. I like it. We probably should have gone with like vintage photo or something a little bit lighter. But it's fine. It is perfectly fine. I don't know, Kimberly. Sometimes I tell y'all to trust the process and I'm just like, we'll see how this goes. No, sir, don't do that. That's right, Vicky. All right, now I need y'all's help with colors. I'm really feeling pulling in some duck egg, but that's not gonna, it's not fall colors, but there's a little bit of blue right there. I love that duck egg. That just is like a gorgeous color. So, we'll see. Let's get this dry and put the pumpkin down. Yeah, that's not dry. My finger stuck to it. But they always turn out beautiful. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you definitely have to use your imagination. Now, that cookbook stand the other night, that was gorgeous. I even impressed myself with that one. But that was not my original idea. I saw somebody use a heat transfer on it. That same pumpkin heat transfer. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. It's a gorgeous color. It is so pretty. Like, I cannot wait to use it. But then afterwards I was like, well, it's kind of a spring color. It's not really fall. But it's so pretty. Alright, so we're going to get this dry. Now, I did the clear varnish on here to stop it from continuously cracking. And we just want to dry that really good before we put the pumpkin down. And I forget steps, and Sue reminds me. Alright, so I'm grabbing my awesome favorite art glitter glue. I know it's backwards. It's okay. It's okay. And we're going to go in with the center of our pumpkin first. Yep, I'm using my finger. I figured if I put the glue on here and then spread it around with my fingers, I would have less seeping out the edges on the sides. That is going to be so pretty. Oh, it is going to be so pretty. Yes, Sam's so stinking cute. He really is. He tries so hard. He's such a little perfectionist. I make his eyes twitch when he watches me do a craft or something. He's like, oh, you didn't measure it. I'm like, you are fine. You don't need to measure it. Yes, I have it, Joyce. I just don't use it. It's right behind me in my whole basket of glue. I want to make sure that there's the same equal space between them. And I can still see where Christina scored it, even though we painted over top of it and we did like a bazillion layers. You can still see those score marks. Y'all, this is going to be so pretty. Oh my goodness. I am loving, loving, loving this. I've been on an hour and I've only done this part and there's still a bunch of other pieces to go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I try not to keep y'all too awfully long. Sam is the best. He is that. Trying to stay-ish in the amount of space between them. Isn't that beautiful on there? That is so pretty. That paper is just gorgeous. And I didn't know what it would look like. Like, I literally sent it to Christina before, and I'm like, do you think this paper will look good on this, or is it too much? She's all like, go for it. Thank you. I think so. It is busy, but it's got just the right amount of busyness. That makes sense. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that, Joyce. It's so fun, y'all. It's just fun. Just to play. Look, I got a glob of glue right there on top. Absolutely beautiful. But see how it does have separation? But the paper still lines up. Like the flower pieces are still there. That's why I did it the way that I did. All right, so now, next part. We got Harvest Blessings that goes across. So we need a different color for that. And honestly, I'm thinking about staining this in like a dark brown, because that'll continue, like pull out the dark browns. And then doing the letters, and we still got the little stem that goes here. And doing the letters, I don't know, y'all. I think staining that will look good. But see, you can still see enough of the fine line crackle around it, even though we're covering that up. I think so too. It gave it just enough definition. Just enough definition. This is my secret. How I've been washing dishes and doing all the things. I put a little glove on over top my hand. Then I'm waterproof. When he took off my bandage Wednesday, I was so excited. I was like, can I just go wash my hands? No worries, Loretta. We are glad you are here. Y'all, can we stain that? Let's stain it. We could do gray. We could do all natural. No, I don't like that. No. I think we need to go either gray or brown. I think the walnut stain might be too dark. I'm thinking Tobacco Road. Just on these two pieces. Staining that brown. Or we could do Paint Couture Truffle, which is like a real pretty gray color. A real pretty gray color. That would be pretty too. So we could stain or we could go gray. Oh. Vintage lace would be pretty too. Pop the bubble. Pop, pop the bubble. Vintage lace. That's a really pretty color. It almost has like a little shimmer to it. Darker. And then we've got to think about the letters. The letters, I'm feeling basil, y'all. I'm feeling basil for the letters. So like a gray or a dark brown for the board. And then the basil for the green will bring out the greens in this down here. What do y'all think? Y'all feeling that? How's it, Grace? I'm trying to get a glove out of the box, y'all. What you doing? Brown and basil. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And then we have some leaves, a bird, and a flower. I don't know if we're going to go. We might actually put real flowers on here. Not real, but, you know, real. Because it does come with the flower cutout, which is absolutely gorgeous. A little sunflower-ish. And we already have sunflowers on our project. It's got a little button. All right, so let's keep rocking. So far, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to set that to the side. And let's roll with this. I need my paper towels. This is why I buy them by the case at Sam's Club. So this is Dixie Belle Gel Stain, Voodoo Gel Stain. And this is Tobacco Road. I love it. I thought the walnut would be a little bit too dark. But I think this is going to be okay. Now, I'm going to put it up on there. And y'all let me know if it's good or if we need to go darker. I don't want to grab my piece. Hold on. I got stain on my gloves and I don't want to get it on the rest of the project. So let's touch it from the back. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then the letters in green. Yes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. All right, so let's roll this. Whoa, Nelly. Come back. I'm going to run over it again and just deepen up that color just a little bit. And try not to get my fingerprints on it. Yeah. I like it. I like it. All right, set that to the side. Let that dry. So that is, I know it's backwards, Dixie Belle, Voodoo Gel Stain, and Tobacco Road. Now, let's grab our words. And we're going to go with basil on that. To really bring out that green color in the flowers. If it's too dark, we can do a little whitewash over top of it. Yeet, that was too much. And this basil, if you guys saw my reel with the Santas and the Christmas trees, I used this basil on those Christmas trees. Such a pretty color. All right, hold on. We're going to test it, though. We're going to test it and see what it looks like. It's paint. If we don't like it, we can always roll with another color. Let's have a look. I think so. I think so, y'all. I think so. I think that basil is the perfect color and it pulls out some of the greens out of the flower. I think so. Yeah. You feeling it? We can even dry brush with a little bit of that vintage lace over top of it. Oh. This is such a pretty color green. Such a pretty color green. And it keeps those harvest, fall, autumn vibes going. I think it would be pretty in so many different colors as well. Who's had supper? What y'all have for supper? I haven't had supper yet. I'm not even hungry. We got iced coffee. The green brown looks good. I think so too. I hope I didn't get paint or stain on my cheek when I just scratched. Nope, we're good. I like it, y'all. I like it. I like it. It's a lot of dark, but the background of the board and the flower is really bright. Chicken pot pie, that sounds so good. I haven't made one of those in a while. Popcorn. I had leftovers for lunch today. That's usually what I have for lunch. I'll just come raid the refrigerator and have an all-you-can-eat buffet with whatever leftovers are in there. I'm really a fan of this Paint Couture paint. For real. I like it. I like it. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and salad. That sounds good. All right, what else? We got leaves. I'm debating on whether to do the leaves in the same color. I don't know. I'm gonna hold the leaves for a second. I'm itching to use that glaze. I am itching. And I really think this paint is already dry. For real. All right, let's glue this down and let's start assembling it. I see you, Chris Frady. I see you. And it always looks like I use a lot of glue, but I really don't. It's just a tiny bit on there. Y'all, I almost glued it upside down. Ashley, pay attention to what you're doing, please. Oh, that sounds amazing. I love avocado. Like, I'll just sit there and eat it. I love to slice avocado and eat it with my scrambled eggs and some tomatoes. I'm not the only weird one that loves a fresh garden tomato with scrambled eggs, right? Hopefully, I'm not the only one. Hopefully. Sam probably had a real good supper. I froze. Uh-oh. They cook good at those ball games. I'm going to tell you. He probably had like a fried pork chop and all the fixings. Look at that. That looks so good. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is going to be so pretty, y'all. So pretty. Not for you. What's not for you? Avocado? Not here? Not frozen? Good. We have like 10 different conversations going on. It's hard to keep up with them sometimes. And even after the staining and all that, you can still see the scores on here to where the letters and all the pieces go perfectly. Except for like, you can see where the stem would go, but these extra pieces, you can put them wherever you want. There are no score marks for any of that. Y'all, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty she is. How fun and colorful. I love it. Cottage cheese in your eggs. I have not done that. I've seen it because they like it's extra protein. It's good. I have not done that. Y'all, I got crap everywhere. I'm trying to clear out some land, but some land. Hello. I'm trying to clear out some space, but it's not working too well. And trying to make sure I got it in the even, in the center, middle-ish, straight, all the things. Oh, look at it. Oh, it is so pretty. That is so, so pretty. Oh, my goodness. All right, the stem. The stem, we're going to brown it up. Maybe with a little stain to match. I really want to use that brown sugar glaze on something. Christina, find something for me to use it on. Christina's like, what you want me to do? I think so too, Sandy. I absolutely love the colors. Oh, I love it. All right, just a little light stain on the stem. So it's not the same color as that darker stain. I think it's cute. I think it pops. This is just so pretty, y'all. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. You can't mess it up. If you don't like it, paint over it. Once you get it together and you're like, not feeling that, paint over it. It is totally fine. I'm doing that to Christina. Y'all, I love it. I absolutely love it. See, I would be the one to come in and grab this fun little stuff. Like a little leaf here, a little leaf there. Here a leaf, there a leaf, everywhere a leaf, leaf. Like adding some real life stuff. What else we got over here in my bucket? I like those leaves. That one looks good. Now, every other leaf in the world pops off except for these. I won. I pulled them. That like makes the colors just come to life. That just like brings it to life, y'all. I love the stem. Christina has it so that the stems go on each side. And then you kind of like, the leaves, and you put a button over it. It's so stinking cute. Y'all, I'm really feeling those leaves. I don't have my glue gun on or anything. What do you think about the leaves? Add some vibrancy of some real color. Just those two little leaves. I really like the green one behind it, though. I really like that. The little green leaf with the little maple leaf. I really like that. What do y'all think? Y'all, grab this kit. I want to see what you do with it. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Love it. I think I need a flower or something. Everything's over yonder. I think so too. Not too much. Just that little bit. Just to bring it to life and make it like really pop. I love it. I absolutely love it, y'all. Absolutely love it. The link for this kit is pinned down there. Y'all make sure to grab it. I want to see what spin you put on it. I got to keep this one separate. This is my varnish brush that I got to put. I got to wash it with isopropyl alcohol. I love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yep, just the 2 leaves I think is perfect. Yep, absolutely love it. Oh, y'all, the link is right there for this kit. Grab it, have fun with it. And if you don't want to go in as much detail as I do, just paint it up. It's fun. It's fabulous. And I absolutely love it. Christina, thanks for letting me hop on tonight and hang out with you. I might as well leave these on because I'm going to go wash brushes. And I hope that you guys had fun with me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And have a great rest of your night. Bye, y'all.